The government has announced a temporary nationwide ban on all aircraft takeoffs and landings to reduce noise during the English listening portion of this year's College Scholastic Ability Test scheduled for Thursday.
정부는 목요일로 예정된 올해 대학수학능력시험 당일 영어듣기평가가 실시되는 동안 전국 모든 항공기의 이착륙이 일시적으로 전면 통제된다고 발표했습니다. D1,
Yep.
just one day away from the 수능.
Yeah. This is not new news. So it happens every year around this time. So the Transport Ministry is saying that they will be restricting the takeoff and landings of all aircraft for about half an hour. So it's not a long time. It's pretty relatively short. And that will occur tomorrow on Thursday. And it's to prevent distractions during the English listening portion of the annual CSAT or College Scholastic Ability Test. And it said that the restrictions will be in place from 1:05 p.m. to 1:40 p.m. on Thursday, and it will include all aircraft except for emergency aircraft. So planes in flight will be instructed to remain altitudes of at least 3 kilometers, and schedules for 58 international flights and 98 domestic flights will be adjusted accordingly. So, of course, these airlines will be notifying passengers in advance because this is not new news, as I mentioned before. And anyone who is planning to fly tomorrow should check their departure times in advance.
Absolutely. So the times we should keep in mind are 1:05 to 1:40 p.m. tomorrow. And I meant to say D-1 earlier on, of course. Tomorrow is D-Day.
Yeah.
And so today is that lead up to 수능. I'm sure a lot of people have family members, friends, relatives who are taking the test. And we all want to say best of luck.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all very, very nervous right now. And I heard if you have a test taker at home, you have to be quiet.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not just the planes that are going to be quiet. It's the parents and other family members at home. I heard you shouldn't even make any sounds with your feet when you're walking at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of public facilities will shift their opening hours, right, as well, in the morning.
So that kids won't be late to their testing centers. And there's always some sort of mix-up because, of course, so many people take the test.
Yeah.
So they have to go to they don't take it at their school. They take it at different centers. So there are some mix-ups in the mornings.
Right.
We hear of police cars shuttling, students to their test-taking centers. But all in all, I hope, there are less mix-ups. Everyone gets there on time.
Yep.
Everyone does not get distracted during the listening test.
Absolutely.
Listening portion of the test. And everyone does well as they studied so hard for that test.
Fingers crossed. 네, 그렇습니다. 내일입니다, 수능이요. 그래서 항공기 이착륙이 일시적으로 전면 통제되는 시간은 1시 5분부터 1시 40분이고요. 물론 이제 비상 상황에 emergency aircraft가 혹시라도 이용이 돼야 된다 그러면은 그게 좀 예외가 적용이 되겠지만 일반 항공기는 요 시간대에 전면 중단, 일시적으로 전면 통제가 된다라고 합니다. 그 외에도 이제 아침에 고사장에 가야 되니까 이제 은행 같은 경우에는 열리는 시간이 늦춰져서요. 보통은 이제 9시부터 4시인데 내일 같은 경우에는 10시부터 5시까지 영업을 합니다. 그래서 이제 아침 출근 시간대에 보다 수월하게 학생들이 시험 고사장으로 갈 수 있도록 한다는 조치고요. 자, 일단은 이 표현 좀 보겠습니다. temporary.
Yeah, temporary. So temporary means it lasts only for a limited period of time or something that's not permanent or short term.
Sure.
We can say is temporary.
그렇죠. 자, nationwide ban on aircrafts, takeoffs and landings라고 했는데 이게 일시적인 거기 때문에 a temporary nationwide ban이라고 했습니다.
Right.
And what's a ban?
Yeah, so a ban is like an official or legal prohibition. That means you are not allowed to do something.
금지, 금지법, 금지령 모두 다 ban, ban이라고 하죠. 여기서는 a ban on 뭐뭐뭐 aircraft takeoffs and landings. 그래서 비행기가 이륙하고 착륙하는 것이 이제 일시적으로 금지가 된다라는 뜻이네요. 다시 제가 읽어보겠습니다. The government has announced a temporary nationwide ban on all aircraft takeoffs and landings to reduce noise during the English listening portion of this year's College Scholastic Ability Test, scheduled for Thursday. Moving on, this is our next headline.